Well, hello there, you massively over-designed waste of resources, and welcome to Space Haven, where today, the good ship Crab Bell, I forgot what we called it, the good ship Crab Bell, or in this case, half a Crab Bell, finds itself adrift in space, well, almost adrift, because we're almost out of energium, which is kind of a problem, because people do like to breathe. So, I think our first goal, to be honest, I did want to start going through this system, getting the base metals, the Hyperium, maybe even salvage this derelict. I'll be honest, I don't think we've got time. 3 energium left, obviously that is what we use to power our regular reactors, right? And if this runs out, we're in a little bit of trouble. So why don't we keep jumping for a little while and see if we can find... So none of the adjacent systems have it either, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. I think we'll jump to here, because from here we've got 2 other systems adjacent, which we can hopefully go to. I do also really want to go back to our starting system at some point to see if the space station is at all salvageable. I doubt it is, just because it starts completely outfit with everything you generally need to research, right? So I can't imagine they just give you all that stuff for free to start off with. Why don't we start up the engines and jump as soon as possible? If I'd have realized we didn't have that much energium, I probably wouldn't have dropped us off here, or dropped us off anywhere without it, to be honest with you. But let's get out of here and head over to this system to start off with. Let's get them over there. Oh no. Okay, we've got some down here. We've got carbon, we've got a derelict, we've got energium, we've got some base metals there as well. We've got noble metals. What is that? What is that there? Dust. I have no idea. We've got some sort of space dust. We'll head down here then. And from here, we've got what appears to be some sort of maybe base. I'm not entirely sure how to interpret that quite yet. That's all right. Well, here we go. Legend. That is, it's an outpost. Got it. Look at these. It's got bases, barren stations. We've got prison stations. We're looking for the hyperlane. I assume that's at the star itself. Leisure stations, farming stations. Oh, right. To do maybe trading runs. You could probably go full-on space trucker with this, couldn't you? You can see that there is a station in... Oh, what's in this one, though? That there. Oh, that's just our ship. Right, got it. Yeah, that would be me, wouldn't it? Right, so let's drop in here. I'm going to worry about any of these symbols, right? Yeah, we got civilians there. And then this one is the military alliance down in this system. Let's take a look then, see if we can actually get ourselves some resources. Holy crap, is that 3 derelicts? Wow. Well, look, let's drop ourselves right here. That way we're kind of equidistant to everything. Not perfectly, of course. But more importantly, we are slightly closer on this side to the energium, which is the thing that we're really here for. Wow. Okay, we're going to get a lot of salvage from this. Oh, look, there's like an abandoned asteroid base. Oh, cool, okay. And then 2 abandoned derelicts. And then a good amount of natural resources. Fantastic. Well, let's get on this one first, just so that we can at least keep the lights on, eh? Now somebody said as well that the weapons stat is, funnily enough, what affects their weapons. I accidentally gave Old Man Green one of the better guns, because I looked at the gunner stat. Gunner stat is for static guns, things on spaceships, basically. So we need to, at some point, swap his weapon with, I think Big Speed is like 2 in weapons. 1 in weapons. I think everyone else doesn't have any weapon stat, though. Right, yeah, so it's Big Speed with the 1 weapon skill as our only other person with any weapon skill at all there. High thermal radiation in this sector. Now, what does that mean? Is that because of our proximity to the star, perhaps? Yeah, see, we're quite close. I wonder if these inner systems have some sort of additional concern there. Or maybe that's just this particular map, you know? Maybe it just happens to be a map with a naturally high thermal radiation. I'm not entirely sure what that means. So we'll be careful. We'll keep an eye on things. Maybe keep an eye on their health a little more than I normally would. Okay, there's the final one now. Fantastic. So that's that one completely wiped out. I think we'll start work on... What do you think about this kind of asteroid derelict? That'd be kind of good. But for these guys to come out, we'll swap the weapons around, like I said, and then we'll... I think we'll go take a look at that one first. The first goal is definitely to get a bit more oxygen into this area. Not only can we put down some workbenches out here, maybe move the storage over as well. Simply because traveling from the pad over to here can sometimes limit their oxygen. You might have seen it flick up then for a second. So let's go and swap those 2 around. Was it Old Man Green I accidentally gave the gun to? Right, can we just throw that on the floor, or have to go put it back in a stockpile, I guess? And then we'll get Big Speed to grab that out of there. And then we'll see what we can do with it. Yeah, open that up. There we go. Let's swap those out. And then Old Man Green can come and have this one. I think I will still send everyone, to be honest. I know that only 2 of them have weapon stat, but I guess having no weapons is probably preferable to having no people with no weapons skill. Oh, God. Don't forget we also set alien presence to maximum as well, eh? Let's go and have a look. So where can we dock over here? Maybe we can't. Maybe we're just going to have to spacewalk into it, hey? Okay. Oh, there is a docking point. Fantastic. I was going to say, I kind of hope there is. Oh, looks like there's some materials like right next to it already. Fantastic. Right, so iron and big green. Iron and big speed are our characters that we really want to lead the fight here. Let's go take a peek. No bugs quite yet. Wow. This place is really odd. It's all really, really damaged. There are... Oh, God, yeah. Okay, so we've got alien presence in here. Bear in mind, we can just kind of float out here, do the spacewalk, and then take them out from a distance, right? Let's be a little bit careful. There's actually so many aliens. Holy crap. Like I said, I think that's kind of a cool balance that we can change it so we get more derelicts, but they are much bigger risks because there are just so many more of these damn bugs. Okay, come on. You can hit it from there. I believe in you. Come on. Okay, let's just float out onto here again. No, see, I don't think they can... Oh, they can hit it. We're good. Okay, so we've got another bug there. Can maybe take that one out from over here because it can't cross over the gap. There we are. Nice. And hopefully that's the last of them. Clear out these rooms. Oh, you can shoot doors off from a distance. Oh, that's quite useful. There we are. The MFB Damocles. What is this thing here? No power? Weird. Some sort of massive machine. Let's go back and get some oxygen then and start the salvage. Oh, God, run faster. Yeah, I pushed that a little bit too far then. They should still be fine. We're good. Don't worry. We got a lot of salvage already right next to the airlock too. So we got a high chance of a good amount of soft scrap and infra scrap, medium chance of tech scrap and energy scrap, and then hull scrap as well. We'll start getting all of that churned apart. What have we got here? Human flesh. I think we'll leave that one. Oh, there we go. Some energy there too. Fantastic. We'll just do that, and then we'll maybe not take that one, I don't think. I actually quite like this map mode here. The available jobs one. You can see what they're doing currently and what they're about to interact with. So I've got these both set to empty so that we can get rid of this storage or move it over into here. I was thinking we could bring the shuttle into here because we're going to be using spacesuits to come out here anyway for the most part, right? Or maybe even the mining drones. Try and free up some room where we might be able to give them all a separate bedroom. I'm not really sure about that one yet, but at least somewhere where they can actually work and then seal this all in as a big old oxygen environment. It was a bit of a design flaw to put all the kind of, you know, like the industry out here, the recycler, the storage, and then have the airlock on the other side of the ship. Not the best plan in hindsight. I spent a little while restructuring the ship, so now this area, all of this area before where they had to use spacesuits for, it's now absolutely fine. The right temperature, it's the right, it's got the right oxygen levels. So we've pretty much doubled our floor space, if not more than that, for them to actually move around freely. And this area, obviously, still spacesuit zone, but we've got this thing that needs to be needs kind of spacesuits anyway, so it doesn't really make that much difference. But it's going to save us a lot of time with transferring stuff to and from ships. On the subject of that, we're down to 4 energium again because it took quite literally that long to go through it all. Let's head over to one of these other derelicts then, otherwise we're going to have to jump over to another system very quickly. So let's get everybody... What time is it now? See, it's a little bit late to start doing this, I suppose, in the day, but we'll... let's go ahead and move them onto this. Let's go and have a look at one of those derelicts. We're going to have to be a little bit faster, a little bit more efficient than I have been so far, constantly kind of restructuring the ship here when we really don't have the resources to be pissing around in the way that I have. So ideally, we want to start some research today as well. That's why I wanted to open up that other area. Can we maybe shoot that from over here? Yeah, there we go. Nice. Right, come on, let's float in very carefully. I did leave behind a document on that other ship, actually. We need to go back and get it at some point. Ah! Okay, maybe just speed to maximum for these areas. Okay, we're still good. Don't worry about it. We're fine. Just gotta remember there's a lot of aliens these days. Oh man, we got a couple through there. Try and get the door open. Oh! What happened? Why are you on the floor? What happened? Oh, you're just tired. Oh, God. That scared the life out of me. I thought somehow he'd been, like, instantly killed. He's just so tired he's fallen over. Well, okay, that's fine. We can still manage. That's all right. I mean, Iron, I think, was our best gunner, so really it's not that good, but hey, look, we can fly out here. and take out all of these guys without having to worry about it. Honestly, I think at this point as well, if aliens started kicking down my office door, I'd probably fall asleep too, Iron. We got the same thing going on here. Okay, there we go. So that's that one completely explored. Why don't we also, while we're kind of geared up and ready to go, why don't we also go and explore the other derelict? And then hopefully we'll get some more energium, because that's really the thing that we're after here. I mean, it's nice it would be to get the hull blocks and everything. We haven't really got time to hang around and grab them all. Oh my god, there's a lot of bugs on this one as well. Weird, that's like I changed the setting when we started. Right, there we go. Okay, this is quite a big ship actually. Just be careful. Just be careful. Don't have to be super slow. We just need to be a little bit cautious about things. There we are. Okay, so that's both of those completed as well. So let's see exactly what we got here. You all right? Open wound. Ah, shit. Maybe a little bit too gung-ho with that one, unfortunately. There we go. That's okay. It's okay. It paid off. Speed might have actually saved us in a different way, and that's, you know, stopping the oxygen from disappearing. Don't really want the human leg. Let's go select all, transfer the lot. How was it I stopped and transferring that? We did it like that, right? Yeah, there we go. What about on you? We got an energy rod, but that's it. Not really very valuable at all on that one. Let's set up a research project then. Something for quick shot. So I'm thinking botany as the early one, so that we get the grow beds with lights, with all the resources we're getting from these ships, so we can start work on a way to keep the food going. Then all we've got to worry about is what? Like, water and energium is pretty much all we need for survival then, right? Obviously hyperium as well, but we've got actually quite a lot of that. Oh, look, solar panels would be pretty incredible too. It's all the way up there. So we need basic, intermediate, and advanced research for that one. Okay, I don't entirely know what that means. Oh, solar panels seem like an absolutely fantastic idea. Honestly, I'm completely down with trying to keep our ship as efficient as possible so that we can, so that we don't have to worry too much about that aspect. So let's make big speed and, well, I suppose we'll just go quick shot on highest priority research then. Let's go ahead and let me change the way we've got things structured a little bit with our work tree. I haven't really done too much with it quite yet. But the research is pseudo-random by the looks of it. As they're researching, they'll eventually get either a success or a failure. And that will add a point. There you go. So that will add a point to the research. And then when that gets the amount of points that you need, so in this case 40 points, that will complete. So we're 90% of the way there. We still need 4 more. So I assume that's what it means by the, that's kind of a cool way of doing it. So let's say, for example, advanced nutrition here has 120 in basic research, 25 in intermediate, and 10 in advanced. I assume then that the advanced research, you've got a really high chance to fail it, depending on, you know, your research skill or whatnot. So it might end up taking a really, really long time, or you might get pretty lucky. I kind of like that element to it, to be honest. Is that it? +1? I think that's... Oh, no, we still need a couple more. So each attempt is 1 research then. Wow, okay. So you could end up doing some research like super, super fast, or you could get very, very unlucky. There we go. New technology has been researched, so let's get those down as soon as possible, to be honest. Advanced nutrition seems like a good idea. 10% growth rate to our plants, and then we can also get artificial meat. Whoa. Good source of protein and fat for humans. Yeah, we could do that. Okay, well, let's keep going with the research then. Now, can we build the... grow bed with light. Here we are. We can build everything we need there. So it needs the fertilizer. Ah, yeah, that's a good point. How do we make the fertilizer then? We'll make it out of the algae dispenser. You kind of assume you can, right? It doesn't look as if anyone's or any more... Oh, no, hang on. Look at that. I was going to say it doesn't look as if they're any more particularly efficient to build one over the other. But that might not be true. Grow bed with light costs 2 infra blocks and 20 work. Or tools, I guess. 3 infra blocks for that one. So, do you think this one's a double grow bed? It looks as if it could only be 1 there. So, it might be more effective in terms of resources to build this one. I haven't really got anywhere sensible to put it, though, unfortunately. Let's just go ahead and stick that one there. And then we could always build another little one as well. Kind of tack it onto the end there. That's okay. That works fine. Oh, they got an... Oh, man. What was that one? This one here. Advanced research. They've triggered that a couple of times. So, I can only assume that whenever you do research, the outcome is also random as well. Right, that's not too bad. I thought they had to work through it like, you know, the 116 start off with, then the 22, then the 8. If you're also interspersing the harder research, I guess that would lower the overall time. Got a lot of scrap from this place, and it's given us the chance to kind of restructure the ship a little bit more sensibly, and obviously start our research there. Got some botany down too. What's wrong with that? Oh, I was saying we can't get back here now. Right, that's okay. So let's start growing some fruits, and let's go fruits in there. Root vegetables, what do you think? Nuts and seeds in this one, just as the kind of, there we go, that's the final thing. Don't know how to reliably make fertilizer yet, but we'll figure that out as we go. To be fair, we didn't really get much achieved with, with Fat Larry and friends, did we, before it all went horribly, horribly wrong. We'll have to come back here when we've got a much bigger stockpile of energy, because this ship has a lot of good scrap potentially for us. So let's go and take a look at the world map. We don't know anywhere yet where there is any other energy for us to collect. Oh, shit. 2409. We're 9 weight over the... over the jump limit, damn it. Is there a possibility of us building another engine? Can we just build another engine and be done with it? We can fit one in. We would have to restructure a little bit of the ship to make it work. We'd have to kind of rebuild this edge down here. If we also move this too, I guess it doesn't really matter as long as it's still hooked up to the grid, right? Oh, look at how much water we've got left too. Oh, this is a bit danger zone. Okay, there we are, there we are. And then they should be going out. One of them now should jump out into the mining ship. Construction, I think I set to highest priority. Right, yeah, so one of them should jump out in a mining ship in a second. On the plus side, we've only got 1 energy and 2 water left. And that's put us below the weight limit. So we didn't have to build that final engine. Let's just get out of here. Go, prepare to jump. We need to leave, like, right now. Okay, then. So where do we want to go? We need water, so we could come back up to here and grab some of that. But I think energy is still our most important one we can go for right now. So let's come down here. And let's just see what we can find out here in the, how much is it costing us per jump? You got 22 hyper jumps left. How is our mass increased? I don't understand. Well, there's the energy anyway. Nice. We still need water pretty desperately. So why don't we drop off here, get the energy as fast as possible, and then head over to a water. I'm not sure quite whether this is the right way to play it. But you know, I think we're doing fine. Certainly doing better than our first attempt, though that wouldn't take much, I'll be honest. Yeah, our other Hyperion drive is now down. I need to move this because that's now blocking the other the other engine. I keep forgetting about that. If we move that power grid to there, and I'd love to get that noble metal over there too, but we just don't have time. Let's get out of here again. How much is it costing us per jump? I need to pay more attention to that. We've got 15 right now. I bet it doesn't cost you per jump. I bet you just have to keep the engines fueled. So the more engines you've got, obviously the more... Okay, well, let's drop you... So we'll go there then. We're trying to hit this. There's no reason not to go for this derelict while we're here as well. Ideally, we can build the other half of the ship. We'll mirror around what we've got here as well. It's not sleep. Why? Iron, because he's wearing a spacesuit. Well, here's an idea, genius. Take your spacesuit off. You can sleep in a spacesuit. I just don't think he's trying hard enough. Let's make sure we've got a job for refining in the hull wall. No. The water purifier. You'd have to try quite hard to refine it in the hull wall. Do we need any ice? I don't think we're ever going to need ice. Do you think it's going to just to go for water? I suppose it's about opportunity cost, right? If you've got loads of water, there's no point wasting time refining ice. So let's do something like that. Ice is done. Now we just got to let them refine it down into water. I suppose the side effect of that, of course, is with our grow bed, right? We're using a lot more water than we were previously, so we've got to just be a bit more careful about that. Let's head over to this while we've got time to take a look. Seems like it's only a small one compared to the other ones we've salvaged. Could leave quick shot here to keep working on the research, couldn't we? How far? We're pretty damn close. We only need 19 more basic research. You know what, quick shot? You stay here. Oh, look, no dock on this one. Right, okay. So this is where we just drafted up and just head on over then, eh? Yeah, so we just pick a random tile to go and set down on. We'll sit here, because that way when we disembark, we might be able to take out a few bugs. Or there might not be any at all. That'd be nice. Wouldn't that be novel? Nice change of pace. Hello? You know, I think it's actually empty. Holy shit. Yep. Nothing at all. The SGS One-Eyed Wolf. There we are. Wow, look at all the credits and crap that we've got lying around here. Seems like there's some food salvage to grab as well. There's a lot of credits. There's a lot of credits. There we go. Whoa. Now all we need is a trader ship. How are we doing on the credit front? 284. The salvage isn't very good, but the... What is that? Slave collar. Whoa. Contraband in the Military Alliance and Android Collective. I mean, look. I could take it with... I mean, we haven't ever got into combat. I feel like taking the slave collar and making enemies for something I don't even know how it works might be a little dangerous. It's going to take a whole engine apart there. Yeah, I mean, it's good salvage, eh? But look, I know it's not explosive, and I know it's not the most interesting, but it's going to keep us alive as long as possible, and honestly, with me playing, that's all that matters here. Do we want to go for... Oh, I see you go for a CO2 producer, because that will help for... Yeah, I was about to say, plant growth. Fantastic. Composter. Seems like a really, really good idea if we want to go for sustainable food. Have we got any sort of, like, energy efficiency? This is what I'm thinking. Maybe we go for the solar panels, you know? I think that's a good idea. It depends on the distance to the sun. So we could just go and, sit in the... I very much doubt there's a way to make net positive power, is there? But I was going to say, we could just sit in the closest area to the sun. And, I mean, keep things going if we want to do a load of recycling. Could be a good idea. Go to the edges, grab it as fast as possible, come back here to actually sort that out. Okay, so let's start going for this then. Advanced research unlocks tier 2 modules and equipment. Also starts with the... Also gives us, a permanent passive for that effect there by the looks of it of 10% bonus to research. Then we'll go for solar panels. Power capacity, those are like batteries, right? Yeah. Okay, good. I think this is all what we've done so far. Fairly sensible early game research and probably what you would end up doing for the majority of most playthroughs. It would be quite fun to play as maybe a single very skilled character and play it with a really small, effective ship doing little runs to, say, the noble metals or something like that. Or maybe even go for a trader. One person, massive ship with a big capacity for storage, and then see if you can flip a profit. Today is the day. Now we're going to finish the ship. I've decided. Let's not leave it any longer. I've rounded off some of the edges. I've taken a little bit of the flourish that we had going on with the edges there too. I've kind of de-angularized it, for lack of a better word. And we're gonna build up the rest of the ship. What I've started with is just this design over here mirrored. Somebody pointed out that it wasn't actually symmetrical by the end of the episode. That's because I had to, when I was adding stuff like this, I had to round a lot of it off and take away more of the superfluous design. We'll copy this over at the other side too, but I want to see how this goes first, whether we need to build more engines to move the extra mass that we're chugging down here. In theory, you wouldn't, right? Because the mass is already stored on the ship. You've already got the hull blocks on board, so it shouldn't make any difference building them into the ship, I guess. It's going to throw in a continuous recycle hull scrap. I took it away so that we could go and do the drafting and prioritize research, but now that I've actually done the work tab properly, there's probably no reason to not have it there anymore. I'm surprised actually we've got enough heat for all of this. Maybe this is a bit dangerous in hindsight. Let's keep that dividing wall up, and then we'll maybe revisit opening this all up. To be honest, I'll probably divide it across there so that we can have proper bedrooms. And then this area will keep us kind of a, like, recreation, dining room, living area. Might even bring the water purifier down into this room as well. Well, that's as far as we've gotten, and we're out of both hull blocks, and we're out of energium. Now, we can process a lot down, right? But we still need the power to be able to do that. Are we allowed to jump like this is my main question. We have structural stability, so I don't see why not. It's just a giant hole in the back of the ship. It'll be fine. Wow, yeah, we actually can. That's so good. So we need water and energium. There isn't any more in this system. Oh, shit. How are you supposed to keep up with these demands? Everything is so expensive. I suppose you would go to a station, right? Sell them, the resources that you have picked up from elsewhere. Right, let's jump. Let's get out of this system. Here we go. So we're going to head over to this one first. Ah, there we go. Good shit. Okay, let's go and drop down, I guess just here then. Let's get this mined ASAP. Also message the ship too, because we did get a lot of credits from... I think I can just hail them at this point, right? We got a lot of credits from those derelict salvage that we found earlier, so let's go for one of those. And someone should hop on ops, right? There we go. Right, I need to, if it's okay, buy some energy. I got some really cool stuff. 279. Oh, we could buy one. A little expensive, I will admit. 279 of our hard-earned credits gone for a single energy. But, I mean, look, it seems like it's an abundant resource. But it's also a resource that we are absolutely burning through right now. So I'm trying to use stockpiles a bit more efficiently now. So next to the recycler, I thought it would be a good idea to build a small stockpile and then set up the rules for that so that we're always bringing scrap to this. So the way I've done it is I've selected all, said don't bring any more here. And then with the exception of hull scrap we want to bring over, infra scrap, tech, energy, and soft. So that way it's obviously a lot more efficient than running back and forth, right? Hey, there we go. Nice. So let's set the research for... Oh my god, we got water collectors too. Oh, okay. That would be nice. Place it to grow red to maximum. Yeah, look, I'm all about going for efficiency right now. Transforms energy crystals into energy rods and raw Hyperium into hyperfuel. Is that good? Is that like more efficient perhaps? Not entirely sure. Let's go for... What about this as well? Transforms energy rods into power supply. I suppose it might be better than using what we've got right now. Anyway, let's go for solar panels first, because energy is our big killer at this point. Oh god, there's so many ships turning up. Look at this. Wow, it's like loads of ships turning up. I guess it's the system we're in though, right? Yeah, because obviously we've got the Federation base there. What does that mean too? Oh, that's how much we've explored of the system, I assume. Oh, fair enough. Oh, look at how much quicker that is. That's fantastic. And he's also... So what's he doing with that then? So he is hauling it back over there. So we might also want to say allow this one to hold... To allow it to hold hull scrap, but as a... sorry, hull blocks, but as a lower priority. So we could say have this one with the bring here rule. So they'll drop it to there, and then when they detect it, then they'll drag it over, and then we set logistics slightly lower priority. I'm understanding how everything's working now. It's all starting to make a bit more sense. Look at these ships here. Are these all traders then? I feel like calling your trading ship Caveat Emptor is a pretty terrible idea. Or is as bad at branding as I am. Out of energy, but we did just finish the solar panels research. So let's throw a couple of those down, see how they work, see if they can help us with the energy issue. Hopefully, I can't imagine it will solve it entirely, but it'll probably put a big dent in it, which means we can sit around in systems trying to build more of our ship. On the subject of that, we're almost there. Look, we've only got to extend out this arm, and then that's it. Now, I think, because what we're looking at right now is 3227 over 2,400 in terms of weight. With this engine down, that'll take us up, what are they, 800 apiece? That'll take us down to 3,200, so we just need to get rid of a few more materials at that point. But with those two engines, we should be good. Like, we should legitimately be able to cover this entire ship. We've got a nice symmetrical design where everything fits in nicely. Then I've just got to kind of move everything around and redecorate everything evenly. We'll probably move the other pods kind of in the same area as that pod is on the other side. I don't think we'll build more than one shuttle bay. We don't really need it. Maybe if you had like a massive ship, that would be a bit more relevant. So let's take a look here. Power. We're looking for solar panels. We just stick those down anywhere, eh? Oh, cool. Right, so we need... Oh, we don't have any hull blocks. I think we're capable of... I think we're capable of getting one more from the scrap that we've got. That produces 3 power. What does that mean? That produces 10. Oh, shit. Wow. So for every... to replace that, obviously, we need 4 solar panels. It's quite expensive, but it's also free, so I can't complain. Let's throw one down there. Ideally, we'd be able to throw down one down this side too. That'd be fantastic. I've set this to high priority construction, so they should finish this first, assuming that's how that works. They should finish that long before we get the other 2 dealt with. So yeah, but look, we've still got plenty of hull scrap here. Oh no, but the power's about to run out before we can finish it. No way. Maybe this ship will sell some stuff. This is a bit touch and go. What can we take off the grid then? Well, look, we can... What can we take off the grid? Great question. Stop the research lab. Let's... Stop the water purifier. That's a short-term, long-term problem, okay? Long-term in the sense that if the short-term problem gets out of hand in long-term, we die. So, I suppose I wasn't technically wrong. Let's turn off the kitchen. We'll live on algae. So let's get rid of you as well. Can't really afford to turn off the, other stuff. You know, like the oxygen generators. We need power for beds. Bad temperature. Oh, shit. Oh, no, I think I've overextended again. When will I ever learn? Dead again. Adrift in space. Okay, hopefully this trader... Look, if they haven't got hull blocks, we'll just buy their energy. Very expensive. I've been trying to trade away some materials. Just the kind of ones that we've got access. The ones that seem relatively easy to grab. So let's go to you. Let's hail you fast, please. God, someone get on the... We can't. We haven't got power. We haven't got power to hail them. We're like straight up dead, aren't we? We're actually like 100% dead right now. What do we do? Can we jump? We can't jump. We haven't got... What do we do now? We're like straight up dead. Hold on. No. We've got to build a solar panel, right? Are we close enough to the star to make that work? If we build a solar panel, we could hook the solar panel up just to the comms console. This is horrible. This is horrible. I love it. Okay. Cancel this. Use the scrap that we've got to turn this on. So we'll have a solar-powered comms console. No. You guys need to, like, pretty much work. I mean, they can't sleep anyway, right? So there's no point not having that overridden. Nice. Okay. Now we'll link you to there. Cut that link. Go to this one. Cut that link. Right. So this one can now provide power, I believe. Actually, we could have linked it to that one. Hang on. Let's link this to this one. Jump over to this one. Cut the power to there and there. Right. Good. Is that thing making power? It is. We've got hull stability. Okay. Good shit. Right. So let's move you away from everything else besides the machine that we want to power then. How about that? Okay. We're almost there. Boom. Right. Call them. Call them quickly now. Why are they not calling them? Hey, call them. Hail. Hang on. Hail. Cannot hail. Operations offline. Okay, well, can someone not work that? Operations, go. Get on ops. Thank you. Trade. Sell me. Energy. Thank God. Here we go. Boom. That's one energy. All we need is to turn the lights on and jump the ship. That's all. I'm not asking for anything else. Hey, there we go. We're going to have to sever some links, though. Otherwise, it's not going to work, is it? So let's sever this. Not interested. Connect this to there. Go to this one. Sever that. Just get the engines online. That's all that matters right now. Please. Just work. Cannot sleep. I don't care. Just all we need is this turned on, please. Just that. And then we can jump away. For the love of God. And they won't work because they're too tired. Big Speed's actually straight up going to die unless we get him into the shuttle. Oh, this is a complete mess. I fucked it. I've overextended again. I just wanted to build a cool ship. And I've overextended. We were not prepared. Come on, you idiots. Please, how much power have we got? How long is this going to last? 0.9. All they've got to build is this and we can legitimately jump. And then all we have to do is jump somewhere with energy and we're fine. Everything's good again. Just build it. You stood right there, Big Speed. Yes. We're beginning to believe. Go. On the ship. On the console. Operation, navigation, shields. I don't know which one it is. Well, it's obviously not turrets and it's obviously not shields. But it's one of those. Probably navigation, if I had to assume. Okay, go on navigation. We're good. Jump. Leave. We've done it. Now all we've got to do is find energy. Go down here. Go. Come on. Surely somewhere. You wouldn't do this to me. Yes. Ice and energy. High tier. Drop. Oh my God, my poor ship. Limping along system to system. The giant space crab. Fine. Good drop. Go. Energy. Mine. Take the energy. Put it in your pocket. Go grab that. Iron? It's iron. He's done it. Honestly, I was never once concerned. I didn't think for a second that was a game over. Well, good. Now let's get the power grid link back up again. We've done it. It's just that easy. Whoa. Starvation. Just eat algae. Just eat the algae. What's wrong with you? There's 40 carbs in that. Big Speed. What? Why are you not eating, Big Speed? Eat algae? Can you not eat algae? Am I... It's much better than starving to death. Keeps crew alive, can affect their health and mood due to unpleasant texture and suboptimal nutrient levels. As if there's nothing better to eat. I mean, there's quite clearly a lot of algae in there. Is there a way to set it so that they... Oh, it's a protein deficiency. Craving for carbohydrates. Feeling a little hungry. So he's eating the algae. He has eaten the algae. But it's just the fact that they are really not pleased about it, I guess. There you are. Oh, well, it did say that on the tooltip, that starvation is a mechanic that will lower over time once they've eaten. You are still starving if you've only just eaten a meal after, you know, a few days there of not having anything. Side effect of the power cut, I guess. But hey, we're doing fine now. Everything's okay. Nothing to ever panic about. I feel like this ship was very doomed from the get-go, wasn't it? I feel like it was doomed from the get-go with my design specifically. There are still areas of the ship now that we can't access because of the way I built the ship to have a lot of kind of over-designed aspects to it, shall we say. Look at all the NPC ships that spawn in. They are just variants of very square ships. Or, you know, you get the kind of longer, bulkier ones, but it is just ultimately, there's very little in the way of superfluous ship design. You know, it's got like this kind of cutaway here, like a little bit of a corner. Nothing compared to what I had originally, and certainly nothing that would be like this. My ship design, I like it. I think it's cool. I think it's very breen. The problem with that is not very practical for survival, as we found out the hard way today. Part of me wants to restart, learning what we've learned about ship design now. You know, the first ship we built was the tutorial ship. We got into space, we learned the basics. This ship was the from scratch ship, and we've learned a lot by doing that. We've got to touch on the research and the necessary things that we've got to put in there for survival, and more importantly, traversing between systems for survival. Maybe we should go for the restart, but I have been advised by the developer of Spacehaven to jump onto the new branch as well, which I didn't get his email until after we'd already started this save. So it seems like a nice excuse now that we know the basics of ship design. We know how to survive, what can aid us in survival, the solar panels, and obviously the hydroponics bays. Overall, I think I'm ready. So maybe we should jump on that new branch. I think we will jump on that new branch tomorrow. It does say that saves, I think I remember reading on Steam that it said that saves should be but aren't guaranteed to be compatible. So we might as well just rip the band-aid off and go for the upgrade on the patch. Jump into that new experimental version. Take a look at the new features and go with what we've learned here with our crab ship. And the simple answer is don't build a crab ship. Terrible, terrible plan. Not very aerodynamic. It's a joke. I know you don't have to worry about it. It's space. There's no air. You don't have to worry about it being aerodynamic. So, for tomorrow, here's what I want, comments. Give me 4 names for our new crew. Whatever you want. And I will pick the most voted ones. Why not? From tomorrow, from today's episode to go into tomorrow. And between now and then, I'll have probably had some sleep. It turns out that's quite detrimental when you're building a spaceship for some reason. Probably not going to make it into NASA. I very much doubt that's down solely to the lack of sleep, though. Thank you for watching. Of course, check out Spacehaven over on Steam. I've always got a link in the description on every single episode, so go and take a look. And support games you enjoy. Support games you enjoy watching. And this game has, I think, a huge amount going for it. Even in its current stage, which is early access, I think it's still a huge amount of fun. Somebody suggested, for a scenario, just give yourself all the hull blocks and build the ship that you want. I think that could be quite a fun idea. We won't do that next time. I still want to play with the intended difficulty. But that could be quite fun just to try out for a kind of one-off thing. See what kind of wacky ship we could build. Anyway, thank you to Poseidon Cian, Slowking1710, Hezron, Thickquack62, Xylo, White Fox God, Narmo, Cyborg Skaven, Oliver, Chicken, Demon Boy, Daily Barbarian, Lupus, Exodus, T-Rex, and everyone else, the executive producers over on Patreon. Thank you guys for making the channel possible in the first place and allowing me to actually get some sleep and not have to make 8 videos a day, because that would be 1 video too many. Thank you to Garnuba, Sporelli, Struckine, Astros the Great, Holdemord, Metman, Mr. Hanky, Rave Pirate, Jeebus Crust, Hamasalos, Monk, and Wifty as well.